Three. Um, Today, when I was asking what I should be talking about, I kept hearing the word grief, and so I was like, okay, well, what do you want me to talk about that? And so first, I was having this experience where um, he was showing me a place. It was like a place in heaven where it was this room, and it was this really it was like this intimate place you could go with God, and it was like an access point by being with him in your grief. And I wasn't shown details. I wasn't shown inside the room. It was like I was shown the outside of the room. And he was saying, uh I want you to tell my people that there's places they can access with me by being with me in their grief. And so there's this place, and it's not something. It felt like it was um kind of an opportunity. Like, it didn't feel like you had to go through grief, but it was a place that he really wanted to bring you when you are in grief. It was kind of this place of intimacy, and I didn't get a lot of details on it because he didn't show me the actual place, like, inside. And so I was kind of asking him, like, okay, what verse or verses do you want to kind of reinforce this with, kind of as an access point? And so he gave me Psalm 22:24, and it says, "For he has not despised or abhorred the affliction of the afflicted, and he has not hidden his face from him, but he has heard when he cried to him." And so your cry to him, his response is, come away to this special place with me. There's a place he wants to bring you, and he he's waiting for you to kind of give respond to his invitation. um and the enemy would like to make you think that there's nothing special about grief, um when you're but that's not true, because when you go through it with God, when you invite him to be in that place with you, he can take you to more places, and he can show you things, and it can grow this deeper intimacy. And that also, I felt like there was a lot of testimony attached to this. So the people that access these places by being with God in grief, they're going to be able to. It was almost like I was seeing somebody who spent this time with God when they were in grief, and it was like they were a living testimony, where when people are watching them, they were like, wow, this person can't be shaken by bad things that happen. Like, it only makes them closer to God. And it was breaking a lot of people's ideas of, like, oh, like, like like this idea of, like all Christians are fair weather Christians. It was like this breaking of that idea in people's minds, so that they know, wow, he's real. um and so, yeah, that's what I felt God wanted to talk about today. Oh, before I go, the soaking question, especially for people that aren't specifically in grief, I think he's still inviting people to new places with him. And so the soaking question today is, what new place do you want me to access? Um, and I know he'll give you something that's really, really pertaining to your season and what's going on.